Arlen's not someone who came to Washington to fight for a particular ideology. He came to fight for the working men and women of Pennsylvania. And he has a long and successful record of doing just that. This is a man who's voted to raise the minimum wage 20 times because he understands if you work in this society, you shouldn't be in poverty. This is a man who's fought for workplace safety and mine safety, who stood up for the American steel worker and American manufacturer, who's voted to extend unemployment benefits time and time again. I'll never forget that in the height of this recession, when we had just been sworn in, you remember, there's some selective memory going on out there. But you remember what it was like. We thought we might be tipping into a Great Depression, losing 700 jobs per month. Financial system on the verge of collapse. We had to act boldly, we had to act swiftly, and Arlen Specter cast the deciding vote in favor of a Recovery Act that has helped pull us back from the brink. A Recovery Act that's already making a difference in the lives of millions of Pennsylvanians. Since the Recovery Act was signed, nearly 5 million Pennsylvanians are seeing a tax cut in their paycheck. Think about that, 5 million people getting tax cuts, as I promised during the campaign. We've provided relief to 2.5 million seniors and veterans and other struggling Americans. This puts money in their pockets. That means they're spending it in small businesses and circulating within the economy. We've extended unemployment benefits for over 800,000 Pennsylvanians who've borne the brunt of this recession. We've approved over 700 loans to small businesses throughout Pennsylvania. You talk to your governor, Ed Rendell, about the kinds of drastic cuts and layoffs that would have had to occur had it not been for the Recovery Act. Tens of thousands of state workers potentially laid off. At the time, this was not an easy vote for Arlen to take. You can imagine the pressure he was under from the other side. But Arlen knew that it was more important to answer to the people who sent him to Washington than to the party he belonged to. And that's why you should send him back to Washington for 6 more years, because you know he's going to fight for you regardless of what the politics are.